Welcome back to Manhwa Corner. Today we're diving into some of the best manhwa ever created, with insane fights, emotional storytelling, and unforgettable characters. And trust me, the number one pick is not what you expect. At number 10, The Beginning After the End. Imagine being a powerful king, only to die and be reborn as a child in a completely new world. That's Arthur Lewin. But this isn't your typical reincarnation story. Arthur remembers everything: his power, his regrets, his loneliness. Now, in a world filled with magic, beasts, and war, he's trying to live a life he never got the first time. What makes this manhwa special isn't just the action, it's the emotional journey. You actually see him grow, not just stronger, but wiser, and when the story turns dark, it hits hard. At number 9, Eliseed. At first glance, Jiwoo seems like a normal kind kid, but he has super speed. And one day, he meets a grumpy, fat cat. Except, that cat is actually a legendary awakened agent. Yeah, things get weird fast. But Eliseed shines because of its balance. It's funny, it's wholesome. And then suddenly, boom, insane action scenes. And the friendships? They actually feel real. This is one of those manhwa that just makes you feel good, while still delivering hype fights. At number 8, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Kim Dokja was just an ordinary office worker whose only escape was reading a web novel. But one day, that novel becomes reality. Monsters appear, missions begin, people start dying. And the worst part? He's the only person who knows how the story ends. This manhwa is different. It's not about brute strength. It's about knowledge, strategy, and survival. Every decision matters. Every character has depth. And the plot twists, absolutely insane. At number 7, Nanomachine. Cheon Yo Woon is nothing special, just a weak outcast in a brutal martial arts world, until one day, a descendant from the future injects him with a nanomachine. Suddenly, he can learn techniques instantly, analyze enemies, and evolve faster than anyone. What follows is pure domination. But what makes Nanomachine addictive is the progression. You watch him go from weak to absolutely unstoppable, and every fight feels earned. At number 6, Tower of God. There's a tower, and if you reach the top, you can have anything: power, wealth, even godlike abilities. But climbing it? That's where things get dangerous. We follow Bam, a boy chasing the only person he cares about. But as he climbs, he realizes the tower is filled with betrayal, tests, and hidden truths. This isn't just a story, it's a massive world. Complex characters, deep lore, and unpredictable arcs. It's the kind of story that stays in your head long after you stop reading. At number 5, Lookism. What if you woke up in a perfect body? Tall, handsome, strong. That's exactly what happens to Daniel Park. By day, he lives as a popular, attractive student. By night, he goes back to his original body. But lookism is more than just fights. It dives deep into bullying, social pressure, and how society treats you based on appearance. It's raw. It's real. And sometimes, it hits a little too close to home. At number 4, Solo Leveling. You've probably heard of this one. Sung Jinwoo, known as the weakest hunter alive, constantly injured, constantly struggling until one day, he gets a second chance, a system, a way to level up. And slowly, he becomes something no one has ever seen before. Solo leveling is pure hype, overpowered moments, insane art, and one of the most satisfying power progressions ever. This is the Gateway Manhwa. The third place goes to The Boxer. This isn't just about boxing, it's about talent, pain, and what it means to fight. Yu is a genius, but he feels nothing. No joy, no fear, no purpose. Until he steps into the ring. The boxer is quiet, emotional, and powerful. It doesn't just show fights. It shows the people behind them. And trust me, some moments will stay with you. The second place goes to Return of the Mount Hua sect. A legendary swordsman dies and wakes up 100 years later. His once great sect, completely ruined. Now he has one goal: bring it back to glory. This manhwa is just fun. The main character is chaotic, confident, and hilarious. But when it gets serious, the action goes crazy. Perfect mix of comedy plus hype. Finally, the best one is SSS Class Suicide Hunter. This one is different. The main character is weak, forgotten, until he gains a strange ability. He can copy someone's power, but only after he dies by it. Yeah, he literally has to die to grow stronger. What starts as a revenge story turns into something way deeper. It explores sacrifice, time, and emotion in ways most manhwa don't. This isn't just good, it's unforgettable. So, which one are you starting first? And did your favorite make the list? Drop your top manhwa in the comments. I might include it in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Think Twist family, because trust me, you haven't seen anything yet.